we will get started. So I was just reading in the comments that some people aren't going to be like making theirs tonight, and that's totally fine. I am going to just be typing mine too and then printing them off tomorrow at school and then putting it all together. So I'm not like, I don't have I see like Kaylee has her crafts and stuff. Like I don't have all that since I'm kind of running it. Anyway, and I wanted to show you guys my board from last year as an example. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Sorry, I was just looking at this. Okay. Share my screen, and I'm using the PowerPoint that Dylan sent me. So bear with me. I didn't make this, but it is really helpful. But I'm going to like say my own tidbits here and there as well. Hold on. I got to stop sharing for a sec because I have to pull up my Gmail. Okay. I'm super excited. I can't believe it's already been a year since like we did these before. Like I remember Amber had like 4 quadrants when she did hers last year. I did mine, and then I did it in Nebraska, and then I couldn't bring it back here, so I had to redo it. I don't remember anyone else's though. Like I just remember seeing Amber's because it was on her wall behind her. But anyway, can't believe it's already been a year. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna video it in case, obviously people didn't see it. So, vision and mission goals 2020. This is insane. My friend and I, we read something on Instagram or Twitter the other day. It was like babies that are born, from now on, more than likely will see the year 3000. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I want to see the year 3000. I'll be 107. Okay. So we're going to take a minute to reflect on 2019. And I think this is a very important thing because, especially for, us as business owners, it's just super important because as we're moving forward, if things weren't working well, you want to be able to reflect and see what you can do better. So Lauren and I actually had a call this morning, and we were kind of like reflecting on how the year went. And obviously she joined our team later than, January 2019, but it was just funny because I was just telling her how I feel like I'm in a funk lately. And what I did was like, I literally sat down and was thinking like, Megan, you know what you need to be doing, how you needed to be doing it. Like reflecting on the year and looking at the months where I was successful, what was I doing? And so like getting back to those things. So sitting and thinking what you did throughout the year. So write down everything that comes to mind. What were your 2 biggest achievements in 2019? What's something that could have gone better? And what is one word to describe your year in 2019? So write this down either on a piece of paper or in the chat. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to write it in the chat actually. Everything that comes to mind. Here we go. Actually, no, I'm going to write it right here because otherwise you'll see the chat.
Should it be like business related or
just
overall?
Anything.
Okay.
Overall. Could be business, could be life, job, relationships, whatever. Okay, if anyone's ready to share, go ahead. If you don't want to share first, I will share. I'll share just because I see some of you guys still writing. So for myself, my 2 biggest accomplishments or achievements in 2019 was that I made new friends. Like I stepped out of my comfort zone, made new friends. Our team onboarding like a lot of new girls and hitting elite. And then something I could have gone better was like my finances side of things. One word to describe 2019 was hustle. I felt like this year went so fast, and a lot of that has to do with like just go, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle in all aspects of my life. Who wants to go?
I can go.
Okay, Amber.
Okay, so 2 biggest things was becoming diamond and getting halfway through my master's. Something that could have gone better was focusing on my word. It was intentional. I was intentional in some things, but not everything. And then one word to describe my year would be I told my master's classes, actually, that it was chaotic. There's just a lot going on, but we made it through, so.
And it's over.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mick, go for it.
Okay, 2 achievements. I don't really know if this counts, but one of them would definitely be this baby boy and being diamond. And another achievement, jumping out of my comfort zone. I would have never driven to Florida or Nebraska, like, ever. I don't know what the heck. But anyways, okay, so gone better. I think my business could go a lot better because I know in my head like what I'm capable of, and I'm like holding myself back, and I freaking know that, and it pisses me off, so I just need to not do that. And then sometimes I find myself being complacent, which kind of goes with like business. And then the word of 2019 would have been risk, because I would have never, I think it was February or March, I think, when Meg messaged me, and then I responded and was like, I'm ready to do this, and switch teams. And then like so quickly just driving by myself to meet these people that I've never met in my whole life. So
I love it. Sarah?
For my, what is it? My 2 biggest achievements, I started grad school. So I'm
Awesome.
about halfway done with that. So that's awesome. And I have to say, probably joining this team was one of my biggest things, because I was looking for something and I was stuck. And when I joined this community, I feel like I've grown a lot. Gone better. I feel like I joined and I wasn't coaching right away, and now I feel like I'm ready to be more consistent with it and not so many excuses telling yourself, oh, next week I'll do that. I'll be better with that. Mm-hmm. And then my word would be growth, because I feel like through this I'm growing, and I feel like it's, my friends have even noticed, they're like, Sarah, like, you're becoming so much more positive, and like I can see it, and I'm like so happy to see you doing this, like putting yourself out there. And I was like, okay, because I'm nervous doing it, so thank you.
I love that.
Trying.
That's great. And it's awesome when others notice it too. You know, not just people, not just like us, you know, people that know the true you and everyday you. So that's great. Kaylee, you want to go?
Sure. I would say the 2 biggest achievements would be star diving qualifying. We lost it already, but then we're going to be back at it this week already. Callie's like, what the fuck? And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. By the time I noticed it was Thursday morning, she's like, it's my fault too. So we'll both be restarting the qualifying this week. But she's like, it's okay. I'll make it happen. I'm like, yeah, you will. So anyways, still star diving qualifying, and a couple things, just overcoming my personal anxiety a lot in a family drama, like just kind of quit caring what my family thought and living my own life. That took a lot to finally just let that go. So I would say that, which has made my relationship with Ryan stronger. So that was 2 things. It just was a little, sorry. What's something I could have done better? I could not care what others think so much, and not let what other people think affect my decisions as much, which I've gotten better towards the end of 2019, but that's something I'm going to focus on, not caring what other people think at all. And my word for 2019 was growth, and I think I really did do that. And my word for 2020 is going to be intentional. I think I did a good job at growing, but now I need to be intentional with all that I'm doing so that I can continue growing.
Love it. Lauren, are you good to go, or Esty?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
I think Esty's on the phone.
Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
Okay, so something that we accomplished in my biggest achievements was I got married, because Lord knows that takes a special man. We were able to make it a thing that Mitch can adopt Peyton. That was something we've been working for a while. I was successful at like my actual work, and I booked like 28 weddings for 2020 at my job. And I said yes to myself. That was big for me. I could be more dedicated at my job. I feel like coaching, I like want to do it all the time because I want to be good at it. And now I like do it at my day job all the time, which is probably not the best. I could be more consistent in like posting on my Instagram. I've gotten better since retreat, but I like do really well for a while and then drop off. I also put that my finances could have been better for 2019. I really want to work on saving. And then my word for 2019 was also growth.
Good. Love it. That's awesome about Mitch being able to adopt him. Esty, are you able to share, or should we go on? Okay. All right, your vision. So now we're going to take a minute and write down everything that comes to mind when we're thinking about 2020. So picture your life at the end of 2020. So we're like basically a few weeks ago, and you know, a year from now, a few weeks ago. What are you doing? Where are you? What does it feel like? So whether, like we just said, whether it's with your job, with your business, with your journey, you know, your nutrition, relationship, whatever it may be. How are you feeling? Just kind of, you know, a part of this is like a part of like your vision, and setting that vision is like you have to actually visualize yourself there. Okay? I'll take a few minutes to do that. Okay. I'll share while you guys are finishing up writing. Let me shut the door. Cats keep coming in and out. Okay, so when I picture my life at the end of this year, I'm picturing that Seth and I are planning to move. He gets a job somewhere and we move somewhere else. And that it's my last year teaching. I'm feeling extremely excited, and it's like the future looks and feels like promising. Like right now I just feel like tomorrow I just don't want to go back to school. Like I don't even want to think about it. I could cry. And so I think about like, it just looks super promising. Like I can have Christmas break every day of the year. So that's what I see for 2020. Who wants to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
By the end of 2020, sorry, I'm in my feelings. So if I sound like I'm crying, it's probably because I am. By the end of 20, just because I was like, holy shit, this is big goals. By the end of 2020, I'm working 1 time a week at Omaha Eye and Laser, where I currently work. They have a position that's Wednesdays only. So I'm working 1 time a week, and I'm a full-time 5-star elite coach, qualifying, already qualified, somewhere in that process. I'm financially free, and I'm feeling like anxiety-free. I'm doing what I want, and hopefully me and Ryan will be trying for our first baby, because we'd be married for a year, or or almost like right after we get married, let's, get going on that. And hopefully leading a team of badass women that all just feel awesome about themselves, and that we're all just loving, and basically how we had our retreat. I want every single one of my girls to feel that way all the time about this. Yeah.
I love it, Kaylee.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. And I'll have just been married and hopefully moved into our dream home and starting a dog kennel, or in the process of maybe starting the dog kennel.
That's
We
awesome.
at least have a game plan of how we're going to get there by the end of 2020, because we'll have been married and hopefully moved into a house soon after. So. Woo! Lots of goals in 2020, but I know I can make it all happen.
Yes, absolutely. Who wants to go next? Mick, you're looking at me.
I know, I'll go. Okay.
Okay.
What am I doing? Rocking the business. I want to have a solid team of business builders. I think the other day when we posted whatever in the chat, I think I said 3 to 5 star, but let's go big, because I'm not going to be teaching next year. So 5 star.
Yes, queen.
I'm already uncomfortable and gaining weight, and so I want to be I know you're rolling your eyes, but I want to be back to being confident, and I'm gonna get there where I'm at now. It's just that in between phase. I want to rock at being a mom, and I want to be working hard while staying at home.
Yeah.
I don't want to start crying. Stupid hormones.
You're making me cry.
Me too. Oh shit, I'm not muted. I'm so fucking sorry.
You're okay, Kaylee.
I'm so rude. I apologize. Oh my god.
You're not. It's hard for me to think about I went to school for so long to teach, and I know I'm not going to be doing that. And part of me is am I letting Jacob down? So I want to be working hard and doing something with purpose while I'm at home. And I know I'll be raising a kid, but something that lights the fire under me even more. And then we might be maybe in a new house, maybe we'll move closer to home. And then I'll feel wonderful.
I love that.
Sorry for crying.
You're crying because you're pregnant. I'm crying because I love you and probably PMSing soon. Oh, okay.
I cry at anything every minute of every day, so what's new?
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
At the end of 2020, I want to be at least diamond under Mitchell, and then when I'm able to coach, I want to be diamond under both of us. And I want to find a really good group of solid business builders, because that's what I struggle with the most. I'm paying more towards student loans in our house, and also putting more money in Peyton's college account. And it's going to feel good as hell. That's all.
I love that.
So I want to be the best kindergarten teacher I can be, and to enjoy it. I want to be a diamond coach and to go on the fun retreats that I see you guys on.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself and happy and not anxious, and control my anxiety and talk about it, how it's okay to be anxious sometimes. It's normal. I want to start paying my student loans and make a dent in them, because grad school. I had a breakdown today because of the more debt I'm in now. So it's going to be okay. I want to build a team and to make a team name and to build this into a business that I can grow to eventually not have to teach every day and be a part-time teacher. And care less about others' opinions and worry about myself and care about me. I'll be selfish this year.
Yes, I love that. You absolutely can make all those things happen. Amber or Chelsea or Esty want to go?
I can go.
Okay.
You made me cry, Michaela, and then I got an eyelash
I
freaking
know.
stuck and I can't find it.
I know.
It hurts. Okay. So, at the end of 2020, hopefully we will be buying our own house and won't have to live in this tiny one anymore, and maybe engaged. We can all hope. But I want to finish my reading endorsement so that I can become a reading specialist and get out of the classroom. I don't want to stop teaching, but I just don't think I can stay full-time in a classroom of 5-year-olds anymore. So, and then maybe not living in Fremont. We don't, who knows where things could take us. And I hope that Jacob and I, sorry, I'm like printing everything. The goals that we set this year for each other, that our relationship is the strongest that it has ever been. So, very happy. And I'm going to go find this eyelash.
Okay. Esty or Chelsea? Chelsea, I don't know if you're just listening or what, but Esty, are you good to go?
Yes.
Okay.
So sorry about the whole phone call. I didn't see the first thing that we talked about, but I'll catch up on the recording. So my vision mainly for like 2020 here, hopefully I can be pregnant. That would be really cool. Hopefully. I don't know anything about my cycle as a woman right now off birth control, so that's a process in itself. Weird, I know, thinking I could have a child, but we'll figure it out. And then I just want to continue to like try to do like the business aspect of it along with that, because I don't want it to like fade off just because of like, you know, anything that could happen, complications or just a struggle. So upholding like the coach aspect, I do want to be diamond, and there's so many goals that I could foresee just based off of like being at Summit, but I just don't want to outreach my like, you know.
You got to dream big though.
Yeah, you dream big. This is right. When I took my little like hiatus and break off of this business, I just fear that I don't want to doubt myself again. So, so sad. But yeah, that's kind of the goal, to be pregnant, to maintain the coaching biz and like keep hustling with it. I feel like my team name is Confidently Hustling, but it's obviously not established because I'm not established for sure in all this business. But that's my goal, and obviously to be a better nurse and continue to grow in that, because I truly think that's still my passion too. So just all the things.
Yeah. I like it. Chelsea, are you okay to share?
Yeah, I mean, I just popped on, so I like last minute like got to finally read this and like what you're even doing. But
yeah.
So I mean, we kind of have goals set for ourselves, like regardless for 2020. But by the end of 2020, we want to hopefully either be moved or finding a new house to buy, selling this one. Hopefully there's a second baby on the way, maybe. I'm waiting till fall, but when it comes as far as I want to like learn how to actually like and be good at running this business. I mean, I'd like to say I'd be like 1-star diamond. Still kind of not sure what that even means, but it sounds cool. We like have like one big loan out in our name. Like we'd like to have that halfway paid off by the end of this year, if not even more. like a 5-year thing, but why not get it done in like blisters? So that would be kind of cool. I don't know, just kind of hitting like feeling confident in myself again before I had my kid. Like I never was really confident in myself, but like actually like feeling, and I don't know, I feel like I'm already more confident than I ever have been. So
That's awesome.
I don't know. I still got ways to go, but
I love it, but it's good that you know what you want that to be a goal for 2020. So you've said it
Right.
out loud, and now it's like you'll work towards it. Okay, so now think about your guys' story. So just like like Chelsea said, she said, oh, there's a bug on my thing. She wants to be a 1-star, or I think she said a 1-star diamond coach, and then she said, I don't even know what that means. So pretend that I tell you that you should be an elite coach this year. You should be a 10-star diamond this year, or whatever it may be. Think about that. Okay, so I tell you that's what you should be this year, okay? Now, what excuses immediately pop up? Like, why can you not make that happen? Like, just type in the chat, like something. So a 5-star, an elite coach is what we are, 5-star team. 10-star would mean there's 10 diamonds. Why would you not be able to make that happen? Like, what is holding you back? This is what comes to my mind when I if somebody would say that. Like, Amber says, I have no excuse besides not hustling hard enough. I said, I don't even know how to get there. Kaylee, only myself. Mick, who would want to be on my team? Lauren, not having the following and being able to make the connections. Also what Megan said. Kaylee, not showing up. Sarah, how do I do that? Who would want to join and simply being scared? Chelsea, failing at inviting. SD, not showing up. What do I send to people? Mick, not knowing how to even begin to get there, getting in my own head. So all of these things, you guys, are so, these are so real. Like, thinking back to our vision boards we made last year, and I keep going back to, the fact that we're an elite team because you guys, this is huge for us. But last year, just like Chelsea said, I had no idea what that was. I put it on my vision board, but I didn't even know what that was. I put elite and premier, and I was like, well, I know Dylan's premier. That would be cool. And then I knew the next one was elite. But I was like, I don't even, the same, I don't know how to get there. And I even think now, I don't know how to get to 10-star. And it's like, no, you're just doubling what I just did, what we just did, So all these things, all of these things are things that, you are in control of, okay? So, fear, you're scared, not hustling hard enough, not knowing what to say. We have all the resources, right? We have a team of helpful friends to help us. We have PD to help us not be afraid, right? So, these are all things that we can do, and you can get there, but it takes time. Literally the dumb saying, Rome wasn't built in a day or whatever. Look at us as a team. We were literally grinding the whole year, and then at the very last, literally, days, we reached this goal. So, we can't just show up. Yeah, there are, seasons of the biz where you're, hustle, grind, balls to the wall. And there are, seasons where it's just, you're doing the daily things. Well, we have to set these goals for ourselves. So, what you just talked about, whether it's in the business, in life, or whatever it may be, you have to set it now. And we have to be able to see it on our vision boards every single day in order for that to happen. This is something that was on my vision board for last year. And I know I've showed you guys this. I can't see myself. And I literally looked at it every single day when I would come to my desk and sit down. Elite, baby, you've got this. You can do it. Now go get it. I remember I literally, this was a scratch piece of paper from all of my cute stuff. This is not cute. And I wrote that down and I saw it. And there's days where I didn't want to show up. You don't want to show up. But it's seeing those visions, seeing that goal every single day. Okay. And knowing there's nothing to be afraid of. What are they going to say? No. Okay. Move on. odds are in 3 months that person's going to join you. If you consistently show up for yourself and for the girls you have, the teammates that you already have, people are going to start believing in you. Okay. And I know like my day one girls or my, my initial girls that have joined on my team, Esty, Kaylee, Amber, trying to look, you guys like, no, like Kaylee and Amber didn't join me until I was 7 months into the business. Esty was like 4 months. So, it takes time. And last year, the first 3 months of the business or of the year, January, February, and March, those were like my rock star months. But those were because it was the people that had been following me for that first year in the business. Now I'm coming on 2 years. So you guys, like, what is the alternative of not being on this team? It would be you quitting. And not only are you then quitting on yourself, because odds are if you're not working this business or you're not a challenger, then you're not going to be working out. You're not going to be working on your own journey, right? Like I can say for myself, these last like 5 days, 3 days, whatever, like I've been in a funk and I'm like, I do not want to work out. I do not want to do anything. Like, I just want to do like my work, and if I didn't have this community, I would probably take like 3 months off because like you just get in the funk and a groove and you don't want to show up. Why? You don't have anyone, that's counting on you. Okay. So remind yourself, affirm to yourself that you are capable of doing all these things. Amanda. Oh, Amanda, I see her now. Okay. Hi. Okay. So here we go. Now your word. I know some of you may already know your word, but you have 100 seconds. Write down every single word, picture, sentence, smell, feeling, etc. that comes to mind when you picture the possibilities in the year 2020. Okay? Think of all those things because then this is going to help us figure out your word for the year. And no, you don't have to have just one word. You don't. On my vision board, I had a shit ton last year. I had joy, explore, purpose, invest, journey, and effective. So think about all the words or write down all the words that come to mind when you think about 2020. Okay. The words that I wrote down, I have a lot, are successful, boss, attitude, invest, positive, joy, inspire, determined, accomplished, open, patient, and welcoming. Who wants to share? Actually, how about you guys type them in? Sorry, I should have just had you type them from the get-go. My bad. Chelsea says courage. I like that. Adventure, Amber, adventure, love, joy, positivity, limitless, fearless, encouraging, helpful, and leader. I love those. Lauren, joy, happy, freedom, confident, thriving, passionate, consistent, and comfortable, intentional, purpose-driven, motivated, and present. I love those. I just don't know what to choose for my word. Chelsea, disciplined, journey, present, positive, happy, healthy, intentional, successful, and motivated. Kaylee, purposeful, intentional, inspiring, motivating, leader, fearless, don't stop, and inclusive. SD, growth, family, building an empire, showing my family and husband I can succeed at this, passion, dog mama, human babies, financial freedom, confidence, intentional, hustle. Sarah, courage, brave, self-growth, that's hard to say, happy, consistent, genuine, successful, proud, unstoppable, and strong. Amanda, strength, motivation, growth, happy, and excited. And Mick, yellow, love, boys, smiles, accomplished, financially free, intentional, powerful, empowering, joyful, consistent, friends, travel, cats, fitness, team, successful, and accomplished. Those are great, you guys. I love it. Okay, now looking at these words, what is one word or action or feeling that you either repeated or as you're making your list, you kept thinking it and then you're like, oh, I already wrote that down. What word do you want to describe your new year in 2020? And if you don't want to just pick one word, like I said, that's totally fine. But reflect and then write in the chat what are some ways that you can really embody this word in your business and life in the next year. Okay, so if you need a minute, go ahead. I need a minute to think. Okay. Amber, positivity. Surrounding myself with positive, not negative.
Read the
Stop. Surround
thing I said.
myself, around positive, not negative people. Stop them from being negative about themselves or about others. Positivity statements when I talk to my students. Positivity about my future, no doubt, and be positive when talking about others and about myself. I love that. Mick, accomplished, empowering, intentional, and joyful. Lauren, uncomfortable. If you want to live my dream life, I need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Be vulnerable, share my journey, casually slide into people's DMs. More often, I want to do big things this year and can't get there without stepping out of my comfort zone. I love that. Me, I said attitude and effort. I want to have positive attitude, a sharp killing attitude, and a go-get-it attitude every damn day, and effort that follows, whether it's in my teaching job, relationship, or coaching. Sarah, courage, believe in myself that I have what it takes to do this. I can make my dreams come true and help others to do so. Stop doubting myself, have the confidence to be a go-getter, and stop caring what others think. Families, friends, coworkers, because this is my journey, not theirs. And not to be afraid of hopping on the sweat pad in case I look weird working out. Have the courage to make new friends and not be nervous of what they will think about me. That's really good and deep. Intentional growth, living more intentionally every damn day, intentionally grow with my relationships, job, and my side hustle. I love that, SD. Okay, let's see if anyone else. Okay, we're going to go on. So your why. So your why is what keeps you honest and what you are working towards. Okay, so I'm going to just quick show you guys. Here was my vision board last year, or I'm looking at it right now. So like I said to you guys, I had I had multiple words. So joy, explore, purpose, effective, invest, and journey. So right here on my vision board, I have what it says, what I will do to make these goals happen. So what I said is, hold on, let me backtrack. Right here, I have quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to break down what goals you want to hit by quarter, or we're going to be thinking about that. So I have my quarter 1 is January to March, and it says apply for new jobs, work on organization, on top of cleaning, reading every night, and find 3 new business builders and hit Success Club 10 each month. Quarter 2 was save more money and downsize things. And then for my business, I said 3 new business builders and Seth to Diamond. Quarter 3, July to September, was personal fitness journey, work harder on my nutrition, and my business was Mick to Diamond and my second CBC Diamond. And then quarter 4, interact with coaches more and enroll 10 more coaches and elite, baby. So as the year went, I didn't like write these right away. You know, you're going to just have quarter 1 because that is January to March. What do you want to hit in that quarter? Okay. Anyway, then right here is where I had what I will do to make these goals happen. I said, show up every day, no days off, keep a positive mindset, and step out of my comfort zone. And so with that, as the quarters went, I would then, reflect on what I had going on and then write my quarter 2. Once quarter 2 was over, write quarter 3, and so on, okay? All right, so what I want you guys to write down, or excuse me, not write down, share in the chat is, so what I will do to make these goals happen. Nope, sorry. What I want you to write is, I want to accomplish blank, because it would mean blank. Okay, so for myself, I'm going to say, I want to accomplish surpassing my teaching income, because it would mean I would be comfortable leaving my teaching job. Okay. Go ahead and share in the chat, or you can share it out loud if you'd like. SD, I want to accomplish a second income because it would mean I could decrease some debt, extra house payment, student loans, etc. Absolutely. Amber, I would be comfortable making an extra $300 a week because it would mean I could pay off my student loans and lower my debt. Absolutely. Okay, so these are things that you guys, like writing these down on your board is important because like me, you know, you seeing these every day, it's like, it's going to help that drive. I want to accomplish building a team under my name because that would mean that I would be doing all the things and helping provide an income. Love that. Okay. Oopsies. So your mission, now think about your mission. So this is like your goal, like your why, right? So now what is your mission? Like what, I want to help blank, like I want to help blank do, feel, or accomplish what? Okay, so for myself, I would say I want to help others feel good in their own bodies, feel confident in who they are, to help them, you know, be the best versions of themselves. I want to help anyone and everyone do that because I think, I mean, this opportunity has been like life-changing for myself, and I know it has been for a lot of you guys as well. You know, like the people we've met, even if they aren't a coach, they're a challenger. You know, it's the community piece of it. I want to help them, you know, find joy in that. Sarah said, I want to accomplish growing my business because that would mean less stress, anxiety over my money, bills, and etc. Chelsea, I want to accomplish growing my own team because it would mean I'm building an income to lower my hours at my full-time job. Love that. Okay, so thinking of that. Oopsies. Okay, Marley, stop. Okay, so now for your business goals and your, you know what, I think I have this printed out on a Google Drive. I should have shared it with you guys, but I want you guys, I think this is important to, oh, hold on, let me read these. I want to help others like me gone through anorexia, bulimia to feel that food is a good thing and not the enemy. Ouch. I love that, Amber. You should talk about that more. Mick, I want to help other women be who they want to be. Sarah, I want to help others feel comfortable in their own skin by living a healthy lifestyle. I love that. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is have this written down, or not written, you don't have to show me, but you know, typed out or written down for you to put on your vision board. I want you guys to have quarter one. Quarter one is January to March. One personal goal and one business goal. So that's something you can write and have established right now because we are in quarter one, okay? You don't have to share it with us. Maybe just say done once you've written it down. Say done in the chat once you've written it down so I know that you are done, okay? I'm gonna write mine right now, and then when I print it off, I'll have it up on my board. So it'll say one personal goal and one biz goal. Okay. Done. Good. So then you guys, when you have, you know, like I said, when you are printing things to put on your vision board, go ahead and print these off so you have them, okay? So we're gonna this will be our almost our last slide, okay? So goal setting, we're gonna just share in the comments your word for the year. We've already done that, so don't do that. Your quarter one goal, we already wrote it down. what is your summit goal? Okay, so summit is in July. That would be like the beginning of Q3. What's your summit goal? Okay, because summit, you guys, and even like the end of the quarter, actually end of Q2 would be like when like when you walk across stage. By the end of Q2, which is in June, that's when you would need to have that established. So then in July, you would be able to do that. So think about that. Kaylee, lifetime premiere. Love it. Yes, 2-star, 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 1-star by Summit. Love it. Okay. And then just keep in mind, Sarah, 1-star. Love that. Keep in mind on your personal side of things. Chelsea, 1-star, reaching for the stars. The personal, goals for the quarter or whatever, think about your income, okay? Or paying off debt, like we said, okay? And then other business goals. So what I want to just show you now is we already talked about that. Okay, here are some examples, you guys, of vision boards. Okay, and like I already showed you mine, I had a whole bunch of quotes that I love. So I said, lead others, Success Club 10. This right here, and a lot of you guys know this, I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. Is my go get it. This is my daily tasks. So every day, when I'm sitting at my desk to work, I look at it, it says go get it. The first thing I do is check in with my challenge group. Then I do my devotional. Then I send 34 plus invites, follow up, plan a story, plan a post. So that's like my morning routine. Okay. And seeing that every day helps me because sometimes I have, squirrel brain. Oh, now I'm on Amazon. Oh, now I'm searching creeping Kaylee's Instagram, whatever it might be. It's just nope, these are your things you're doing. Okay. I had books on here because I wanted to read more. Mountains for adventure and exploring. This is a quote from my Success Club partner, Bestie. We're not meant to fit in. We are meant to stand out. My color wheel. And then a few quotes that I just love. Okay. So,
sorry not to interrupt you, but so I don't forget. I know you've sent us that before, but will you send us a picture of your little go get it, your daily little things?
Yes.
Because I think I should put that on my board too, because I do my daily things, but I should put it right there so I stare at it every day.
I'll just take a pic and send it
just real quick as I'm making my board.
Yeah.
Because last year I never fully finished it because I didn't do it on that night, and I know myself, so I'm going to finish it right now. Otherwise, I fucking won't. So that's why I'm doing it, and I'm almost done.
Good. Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've been listening. I've just been zoned in, but everything you've been saying, I've been putting into this board, so I appreciate it.
Okay. No worries. Oh, Lauren, 1-star. Okay. So there you guys have it. If you need anything from me, let me know, but I want to see, obviously, you might not, like myself, I'm going to be finishing my board this week, but once you guys finish it, try to get it done by this week, next weekend this time, because we want to see it. You want that vision set, those goals established, and we are trucking away in January already. Okay. So send us pictures in our group chat because I want to share, about it on Instagram. I want to see it. I want to see everybody's. Okay. Does anyone have any questions, comments, anything at all?
I just have to say that the whole year 3000 is not a real thing because in 80 years it's going to be 2100, not 3000.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I've been thinking about that this whole time because someone else said that earlier and I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of scary. And then Corey's like, dude, no, it's only going to be 2100.
That is so funny. I didn't even think of that. I have to text my
I didn't either, but
I told Seth that. He goes, cool. He didn't even think it either. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my God, I can't wait to tell her. I didn't even think of that.
On a serious note, this call was very motivational for me. I'm glad that I'm going to print some stuff off. I'm more of a visual picture person and obviously my words, but I'm going to print. My printer's been jacked since school and that was over a year ago. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going to print it off at work. Perfect. But yeah, very motivational and I appreciate that.
Thank you for telling me that. I love it.
I know, don't go telling everybody else now that it's your 3,000 that they're gonna be like, what?
Good thing I didn't like post that to my Instagram. Okay, it's not as cool. I don't want to live over 100. Never mind. Okay, let's take a pic. My lighting is not good in here. Stand. Okay. I have to hide my ring light back there. Okay. Are you guys ready? Hold on. I'm not. Now I am. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm going to do a boom. Because those are more fun. Okay, here we go. Do something crazy. 1, 2, 3. Love it. Okay, awesome, guys. I will post the recording and tag your girls so anyone who didn't see it, they can listen to it because like Esty said, I mean, if you don't, maybe people don't know, like, what do I even put on my board, okay? It could be very beneficial to them. All right, I love y'all.